Did my first job on the lift. I realised this wouldn't have been it's not a massive job, but look out now, look, it's better. So much easier. Pay for itself already. I don't think diff oil is meant to look like that. It don't look too bad when it's coming out. When it first came out, it didn't look very nice, though, but I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be looking like that. Good evening, all of you. It's Monday night. I won't take the full day. I sound like Cece if I do that. So, the initial plan, once I'd got the ramp working, as you may remember, was to just use this, get this on first, just have a quick play with it, and then get the Victor on. But while it was up there, you know, the car looks a lot different. When you're working on a car, I mean, a lot of you will know, a lot of you won't. And it's like this. Well, it's not. This ain't all the way down. But when it's all the way down, it looks completely different than when it's up. And you start noticing things. There it is. Right, and then when it's up here, you notice this part of the car more. And when you're walking around, you notice things like a crack, like runs. You can probably see that, yeah, you can see it. Never noticed them before, really. So I started thinking, right, I started having a look, so I started doing it. So I've filled that crack there. That was quite bad, actually. I had to cut a bit of that out, as you can, and it's gone. Yeah, so I've got to sand that back. Okay. Noticed one here, so filled that. Started just Scotch-Brighting the bodywork down, ready for paint. And when I was around here, I noticed all the pin, I don't know what they were, but you can see them. See the holes? Well, they're not holes, well, they are holes, but they're more like bubbles. That one's not big enough to fill. So I thought I'd fill them and all. So I've been working, you know, like paid work. So that's been killing me off because I'm really busy at work. But so it's the first time I've really been in to do some proper work on it. Well, I tried putting me grill in, put my nutsert in, snap the mandrel. So I've got to order a new nutsert. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing, just playing with this. So, Saturday, give you an update. It's now painted. It's not 100%, but I just can't afford to spend money on this because it's, yeah, so anyway, painted. Just finished the door card. So I've made that. I don't know if it's going to be a burden or not. So that door card's now on, just matching the other side. Next thing I want to do is, I've already got these panels, I just need to put them on. Clean this window. I've got to look for the rubber, the seal for this. And next thing I'm going to do is the badges. Now I have got one original badge with this car. They are quite rare. Now the club's recently made some, but I had these made, stickers. So I'm now going to stick, because the other ones are blue, and obviously that suits this car better. That's going to go on there. And then Reliant is supposedly to go, where did it go? Somewhere on this wing. I'll Google it to find out exactly where. And then I've already put the ones on the boot. There, look. And then these other two, the same as the one on the front, they're to go there. So I'm going to put them on now. Put them on the front. All I did here was used a bit of tape, followed that line, measured back, I think it was 20 centimetres to there. And then same on that side, set them up. Front one's easy enough, it can only go in one place. What I'm doing on these ones is I've gone off that line there, see the roof line there, like meets there, so started there, put a level, and it is level, because that's the ramp's level. So I've gone off there, so that's level, and then from there, see that mark there, to there, and the centre is 10.5 centimetres. So then I'm going to put the top of the badge, and these, the gap there is the same, that white bit is the same on both badges. So I'm going to put the middle of the R in the middle of there, and then that's going to give you a lot of an update on my car. It's very nearly complete now. It's very nearly complete. I've just put the badges on. One there. That one there. Finish that door card. Just finish that door card there. That door card there is done. Need to put the engine covers on, but I'm not going to do that because I've got to fattle with the engine. New lining, whole new interior. Oh, need to put that on. I need to finish putting my grill on the front. So I'll put that there. Yeah, so it's been a long time built. Jesus. Been a long time building it, but it's nearly done. So, a bit modern in it for my garage, but this is the wife's daily. She uses it for all the beavers and swimming club and all that kind of malarkey. It ain't no bad. It's, well, we're still fixing it. It cost us 500 quid, so. But we've got rot there. We've got the both wishbones, front wishbones are gone, and there's rot here and here. So I've got my son-in-law, he's got a mate that's going to sort all the rot out for us. So I'm really interested in doing that on this. And I'm just going to take the fronts off and do the wishbones. It's recently had an oil change, so I don't need to do the oil on it. So I'll just do the front wishbones really, and just see if there's anything else wrong with it. This, again, this ramp is amazing. If you're in the position where you can get one and you work on cars, I'm telling you, get one. Less than an hour, 45 minutes. And I've got all this off, and in true style, everything was solid. I mean, thankfully I've got an impact driver, but still, everything was solid. So it's now all ready. Took that, so I just took the, it was only the wishbones that were down, failed on the MOT. But when I took the wheel off, and I could see the state of these, I mean, I don't know if you can see, you can't see, but there's quite a lip on these. So I figured while we're at it, you know, carries around my wife and kids, so yeah, so just got all of the parts now. Well, the Fiesta's gone. It had 2 new wishbones, front brakes. That's gone now. Now the reason I bought the ramp, the car's on it, finally. So I'm gonna, what plan here? We've got to get the rear handbrake working properly. So both rear wheels off, check that, sort that. I'm gonna get 2 new rear dampers, because they're still the original ones. And then I've got to work on that prop and that brace that I put. Let me get my glasses on. See that brace there, across there? So you can see on the phone it's not level, but when I was doing that, remember, I was there on the floor. So now it's pretty bloody obvious what the issues might be. So get that fixed. Well, this is developing. So it started on with the prop, okay? So I've got the old plate off, sorting that out. Then, because I can't finish that, I thought I'll look at the rears. Rear shockers, get my mate, he's got some adjustable ones. So I'll look into that. Need to adjust the handbrake as well, but I need 2 people for that. And then I thought I'll take the front wheels off and have a look. And then I took the front wheels off. And the brake calipers, initially I thought, oh, I'll just paint them up because they're looking a bit blue and the car ain't blue. The car ain't blue anymore. So then I go down to the passenger side. Let me turn the light on. Took this wheel off. Look at them. I ain't sure what they are. They don't look like cracks, because they ain't on the back side. But either way, we've now gone from an original 2 litre, which this would have been, to a 4.6. So I figured maybe it's time to wait. I mean, look at don't spin brake freely. So maybe it's time for wheel bearings as well. So it's gone from that to that. So I'm now. Oh, I was putting them shields on as well, because these shields go there. They go there like that, yeah. But the original fixings were all rusted. Try not to chip my paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an M6 nutset into that hole. I've just primered that in there, and then use nutserts there, and there, and put some bolts in. No, M5, sorry. And yeah, use them to hold it on rather than they had them things. Where are they? Them things that they seem to like in the olden days. But 3 of them are rusty, so yeah. So it's developing. Well, guys, this ain't gone to plan at all. So, as you know, took them apart. Looked into. I'm going to upgrade them. Not massively, just upgrade them to modern stuff. Just so it's. Then I realised I can't get the bits for a while. I've got to shop around, so I thought I'll put it all back together so I can at least use the car. So I put this hub and everything back on, re-greased it up, done the bearing. That was, well, it would run freely if the caliper was on properly. Not sure about that piston, so I thought I'm going to put it on, press the brake, make sure the piston comes out because it seems a bit stiff. Anyway, and then I put this on and I thought, oh, the bleed nipples, I bet they're a bit stiff. So I thought, I'm going to do the clever thing and I'm going to check the one on the desk before I put it on the car. Look at that bastard. Look at that. That's screwed it, hasn't it? So, looks like I am getting the new brakes now. I'm going to go and check my box, because I've got a box full of bits. See if I've got a front brake disc, caliper for one. But what do you reckon the chances are? Okay, comment in the section below whether you reckon I've got a spare caliper for one of these in my boxes. I don't think so. Well, what did you think then? I've been and had a look. I've got a list of all my parts. I've got hundreds and hundreds of parts for this and the Vectra and some for the Regal. So thankfully a few years ago I made a full list. Anyway, have I got one? Of course I have. Look at that. And I've already slackened this one off, he says. Trust me, I've already slackened it off, look. Hello, I'm just doing a video. So, yes, I've got one. I'm not going to bother painting it up because I will be replacing it, but at least I've got one for now. So I'm just going to take it all apart, make sure everything moves, make sure it works, swap the pipe, and yeah, so happy days. I'm having a good day here. So I've got the old one out of there, no problem. And I put the old one, that one in the vise with the broken bleed nipple to get this pipe off. And look. So now I don't know whether to look for, that's a chance of getting a flexi hose, but it's going to have metric old school connectors on it. Or just go to my friends and get them to make me a bit of pipe. Oh, old cars, eh? Doesn't it? Took a bit of sorting because all the YouTube videos I watched are for a different kind of kit, and I've just got this one, I don't know. But all the videos I've seen were for a different kind of kit, but I figured it out. So now I've got a little bit of pipe with me double flares on each end. So we're going to try and fit that now, and hopefully all goes well. Right, I'm no master mechanic, but that's tightened up, can't tighten that up anymore. This is a new pipe I've just made. She's spinning round. I don't think that's going to be fluid tight, so I'm going to try again and remake it, because one thing I ain't sure of, when you do it, you push the line through. I know this is a pin, but just pretend it's the pipe. Hold on. Okay, is how much of the pipe you have through. I mean, before I did it, I think I did about 3 mil. So I'm thinking maybe I've got to push more through, maybe not that much, maybe about 6 mil. So it forms more of a, you know, like it does the flare on the end, so it forms more of a flare. I'll give that a go. Coronation day, and I've been in here. Took them all apart, cleaned them all up. I even did the, cleaned up the back end as well. God, this is a lot of stuff when you ain't got no bloody... All this has been cleaned up and degreased. Got rid of all the old rust. Put the crust treatment on it. Primed them and painted them up. Obviously not inside the bearings. So on this side, and done this side. So all the bits are now ready to go back. Just waiting for the new discs and calipers. The one concern I've got is these things, I don't know what they're called, but when they go on there, so imagine the discs on there, and then they go on, and then you bend them tabs up so the bolts can't come undone. But I don't trust them now because they've been bent a few times. This one's only got one, so that one's not got nothing on it at all. Look, you see the tab there? Well, that's got nothing on that side. Same the other side, I think a couple broke off there. So potentially, the chance of these two coming out. Now, I don't know whether I can put thread lock on them or spring washers to stop them coming off. I don't know. I need to look into that, but I've got to do something, because even the ones that are still on, to be honest, I don't trust them because they've been bent, obviously, you know, metal fatigue, bent and bent and bent. When I put them on and bend them back, I don't trust that they're going to stay on and do the job. So I need to look into doing something with that. So yeah, but I just thought I'd get them all ready now. Just now waiting for the calipers. I've ordered them. They're going to take 4 to 6 weeks to be made. They have to be made to order. So the car's going to be on here for another 4 to 6 weeks. And I've just bought as well. These are for the My Daily. The saga. Can't get over how heavy they are. These are for the Merc. Huge new disc and pads for that, because it started to vibrate when you're braking, so obviously wearing out. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing today. I've done the bracket, you know, for the prop. Look, I've remade the bracket there. So is that dry yet? Yes, I can paint that again in a minute. So that will go under there to hold the prop up. We see where across from there to there. So I'll show you that when it's done. Right, I've got the car running. I've moved the bracket. There's a rattle in here. When I do this, it's in second gear. Look. Any idea what's causing that? Took the diff cover off. Nothing looks, spin it right, spin the wheel. Nothing looks chipped or, go on, keep spinning it right. Nothing looks chipped or anything. And the only bits in there are bubbles. But the oil is very black. I thought it would have been more. I don't know. Any ideas?